Welcome back, everyone. So as you can see from the title of the video, the SCP Foundation vinyl, the old design, is gone. I peeled it off last week, finished removing some of the vinyl today because I still had like my Instagram handle on the doors. I had to remove them with a eraser wheel, as well as some stuff on the trunk I had to remove with an eraser wheel. And I'm at the car wash now. Just got done rinsing off the like flakes from the eraser wheel. So anyway, old SCP Foundation graphics vinyl, whatever you want to call it, it's gone. Ran into a couple issues with removing the old vinyl. It peeled right off pretty much, like didn't leave very much glue residue behind. I mean, you can see the outlines of where the lettering was and where the banner was. So that wasn't an issue removing the glue, at least on the doors. The back was a pain in the ass. I left a bunch of glue residue behind, and it was a mess removing. Anyway, the issues I ran into was primarily on that side, the passenger side, and it was where the pink banner that said Secure, Contain, Protect was. And it's primarily on this door, not so much the back door. But it peeled the clear coat off underneath the door trim, that plastic door trim. So I took it to Mako for a quote just to do those two doors. Those two doors are fine. The quote they gave me was $670.45 just to do those two doors in basic white enamel paint. And they also said that I couldn't put vinyl on it for like 7 to 14 days. And in my mind, that didn't sound right. So I went to a couple buddies, trying to get like body shops that they might have went to get like possibly a cheaper quote or something better. My one buddy said take it to a wrap shop because they'll wrap it, they'll rewrap the doors white. You won't see where it took the clear coat off. And they'll do the SCP design for you, so I don't got to do it. And they could do something cooler for you than what I had already kind of had planned. I know in the last video I had said I had something spectacular planned. In reality, it was just going to be a very basic design. It was primarily just going to be on the front two doors, and all it was is SCP Foundation on the top, like above the door trim, and then Secure, Contain, Protect, and like kind of italicized font underneath it. I'll put a rendering of what I was going to do up. So that design is coming in a couple weeks. So I'm not going to go into a whole lot of detail of what it's going to be, but I'll just say it's a lot better than what I was going to do. Kind of got the idea from the cop cars where I used to live back when I was in high school. I kind of like the design. Changing it up a little bit so it's not exactly replicating their cars. But a major aspect of the design I kind of stole from them. So that's coming in a couple weeks. So it's getting done the 26th. So I'll do a video when that's done. Another thing, update, the car is running right now. It hasn't shut off yet. It hasn't shut off all day, which is a good thing, because that means I think the issue that I was having with the car shutting off is fixed. So yesterday I replaced the intake manifold, fuel rails, ignition coils, spark plugs. Today messed with the throttle body, cleaned the EGR valve, and it's been running fine. Oh, also I did water pump and thermostat yesterday as well. Did the coolant, bleeding the air out today. It's been running fine, running at normal temperature, just doing great. Throttle body I had to mess with because I'm going to say hood mechanic because that's what he was. He did the throttle position sensor. When he put it back on, he cross-threaded the one bolt and I couldn't get it off. So I went to a U-pull it to get a new throttle body, primarily just a motor and like the little flap. Put it on this car, and it was sticking. Like, it wouldn't accelerate very good, and then it would like bog down when I would let off, like real bad. So I took the one off shit Vic for now, threw it on here. Works amazing. It doesn't like hesitate. It hasn't been like, it felt like it was dropping third before. It's not now. So that issue was the throttle body. So sometime tonight or tomorrow I'm going to order a new throttle body, put that on whenever that comes in. as well as I'm in like the future, preventative maintenance. Throttle position sensor, mass airflow sensor, coolant temp sensor. All those are going to get replaced in the next couple weeks, so I don't got to worry about them. Tomorrow I'm doing the fuel filter and changing the oil. It needs done. Also in a couple weeks, going to be doing the fuel pump because that needs done as well. So a lot of the parts I've been pulling also, like spark plugs, ignition coils, injectors, they were all the original parts from when this car was made back in 05. And we're at 144,000 miles, almost 145,000 miles. So it needed the parts, as well as new coolant, because the coolant I pulled out before was like milkshake, chocolate milk brown, like it was gross. And since my hood mechanic stuck that K-seal shit in it, you could see it was like very flaky and gross, and it also like was all crusty in parts of where the intake manifold was bolted down to, so I had to scrape all that off. So yeah, car's running fine now. AC's running real cold, which is good. Heat works normal, runs fine. I gotta wait to see how the gas mileage is, so there's that. Also, since last time, the light whips on the trunk have been fixed. They light up now. They don't malfunction. They stand tall, straight, I guess you would say. Run to a U-pull it, as I said previously. Got a new door trim over here. Still doesn't stay in place. So I found a lot of these. There's a little tab where the lock button is that breaks, and that's what's not latching it down. Found a new piece on Amazon. Got to, of course, order that. So that I'm going to order sometime in the near future. Oh, I'm also going to be ordering my rims either tonight or tomorrow with tires. So new rims are coming in the future, as I've said, in previous videos. What else? Still got to finish the underglow. That's coming up. I guess that's about it. So yeah, stay tuned for the next video, which should be coming out next Friday. I know I said I was trying to stick to a Friday schedule. I had a lot going on yesterday, obviously doing mechanic work and peeling the old design off. Anyway, I'm rambling now. See everybody next video.